Guess who's back? Bubba G. And Bubba G is teaching Bible basics for all those who want to know, but especially those 10 and under, because you must learn. The last video, we saw Joshua defeating their enemies. Yes, on the way to the promised land. Remember? The sun stood still, the moon stood still, because Joshua told it to. God held on the enemies. Yes, in this video, what are we going to see, Bubba G? We're going to see all the land that was taken by the people of Israel, the children. Okay, where you at, Bubba G? Well, let's go to, okay, chapter 11, Joshua 11. So listen. I'm going to break it down for you. So, we see all the territory that was taken by the children of Israel. So Joshua defeats Jabin and his allies. So we got King Jabin was defeated and his allies. And then, let's see. All the territory was taken and it was starting to be divided by the 12 tribes. So you had, now I'm going to chapter 13. There was a territory assigned to Reuben. Remember, there's 12 tribes, 12 sons. Remember, 12 stones in the Jordan. So now you got them defeating their enemies. They're going to the promised land. So now you got them dividing territories for the tribes. You got territory for Reuben. Then you got some for Gad. Then they assigned some for Manasseh's people. Then Hebron is given to Caleb. Then Judah. Caleb conquers Hebron and Debir. Then you have Ephraim as assigned territory. Yes. Then Benjamin is assigned some territory. Chapter 19, Simeon gets his territory. Then Zebulun gets theirs. Next, Issachar. Then Asher. Then Naphtali. Then Dan. Now let's read a little bit. Joshua 19:49. When the people of Israel finished dividing the land, they gave Joshua son of Nun a part of the land as his own, as the Lord had commanded. They gave him the city he asked for, Timnath Serah, in the hill country of Ephraim. He rebuilt the city and settled there. Eleazar the priest, Joshua son of Nun, and the leaders of the families of the tribes of Israel assigned these parts of the land by drawing lots to consult the Lord at Shiloh, at the entrance of the tent of the Lord's presence. In this way they finished dividing the land. So Joshua got his too. Yes. So God is fulfilling his promise to his people. Remember, he said, I will give you a land, and this land will be with you forever. Abraham, you will be the father of many nations. We are seeing this fulfilled. Yes, in Joshua, remember Moses brought them out. Because God said, you were going to be enslaved for 400 years. He told them before it happened. God knows everything. So what happened? Moses, he raised up Moses. Moses led them out of Egypt, out of slavery, out of captivity. They went through the desert. He gave them the rules. But he got old and died. So Joshua took over. The mighty man Joshua, man of faith. He took over. He started to lead them through the promised land, to the promised land. But there was enemies there. They had to fight. So they went to battle. God told them what to do. He said, I give you these enemies into your hand. Don't worry about it. But you have to do what I tell you. So in Jericho, the walls fell at the shout. God said, shout on the seventh day. Blow that trumpet. Ba, ba, ba. Boom. Collapsed on the ground. They went in and took it. Now the enemies hear about all this stuff. And they're like, oh no. We are afraid. What are we going to do? Let's team up. So they teamed up. They said, we're gonna make our own army. We gotta fight, we gotta do something. These people are coming to get us. But God rained hell on them. You can't win when God's on your side. When God's on their side, the Israelites, the enemies, they lose. Good news, good news, good news. So now we see they divided the land. They took the land. They took the gold too. Then they divided it amongst the tribes. The children of Israel. The children of Israel. The tribe of Israel. Yes. So now Israel takes possession of the land. Where you at, Bubba G? Joshua 21, verse 43. Is that a 3? Bubba G don't have his glasses. Yes. So the Lord gave the Israelites all the land that he had solemnly promised to their ancestors he would give them. When they had taken possession of it, they settled down there. The Lord gave them peace throughout the land, just as he promised their ancestors. Not one of all their enemies had been able to stand against them, because the Lord gave the Israelites the victory over all their enemies. The Lord kept every one of the promises that he made to the people of Israel. You see, God does what he says. Chapter 22. Then Joshua called together the people of the tribes of Reuben, Gad, and east of Manasseh. He said to them, you have done everything that Moses, the Lord's servant, ordered you to do, and you have obeyed all my commands. All this time, you have never once deserted the other Israelites. You have been careful to obey the command of the Lord your God. Now, as you promised, the Lord your God has given the other Israelites peace. So go back home to the land which you claimed for your own, the land on the east side of the Jordan that Moses, the Lord's servant, gave you. Make sure you obey the law that Moses commanded you. Love the Lord your God. Do his will. Obey his commands. Be faithful to him. And serve him with all your heart and soul. Joshua sent them home with his blessing and with these words, you are going back home very rich, with a lot of living livestock, silver, gold, bronze, iron, and many clothes. Share with your fellow tribesmen what you took from your enemies. Then they left for home. Moses had given land east of the Jordan to one half of the tribe of Manasseh. But to the other half, Joshua had given land west of the Jordan along with the other tribes. So the people of the tribes of Reuben, Gad, and East Manasseh went back home. They left the rest of the people of Israel at Shiloh in the land of Canaan and started out for their own lands. So they have land on the east of the Jordan. Oh, what does it say? It says Moses had given land east of the Jordan. Yes. To one half of the tribe of Manasseh, to one half of the tribe of Manasseh. But to the other half, Joshua gave them land west of the Jordan. So one is on the east, one is on the west. Yes. They left the rest of the people of Israel at Shiloh in the land of Canaan and started out for their own land, the land of Gilead, which they had taken as the Lord had commanded them through Moses. Yes. So now, what do we see? What do we see? What do we see? We see God doing what he said he would do. He gave them the land of Canaan, the promised land. It has been fulfilled. The promise. Moses wasn't able to see it, but Joshua brought them in. Yes.